Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Thank you all so much for being here. Chase, thank you so much for sending your community over here. Raiders, hi, I'm Stephanie, also in our existing community. I'm Stephanie, and that is Brad, and you have arrived here at Steel City MTG. We play limited here on this channel. We are big proponents of the idea that you get the most fun out of opening your booster packs if you play games with them, and you don't need a full box and 8 people in order to do that, in order to have fun. You just need one buddy and a handful of packs, and you can have a whole lot of fun. And so that's what we try to demonstrate here. We do our best to highlight a bunch of different fun ways to play limited. With 1v1, we'll do Pai Gal sometimes, we'll do Winchester Draft, Pack Wars, things like that. But what we do most often is what we're going to do tonight, because it involves opening the most packs, and we love opening booster packs. And we're going to play some 1v1 sealed. And tonight we are playing Secrets of Strixhaven after a literally full weekend of events. Y'all, we did early access on Wednesday. We did a stream just like this on Friday afternoon. We did a pre-release on Friday night. We did a pre-release on Saturday night, and we did a pre-release on Sunday. And
now we're back here. So much Secrets of Strixhaven.
I prove on Sunday. I'm saying that like it wasn't today. But yeah, so anyway, but we would not be able to do this without our sponsors, y'all. And we are sponsored by 3 really great companies, y'all. If you are buying your products or buying your Magic cards on the internet, and you are not buying from Maniple, I highly encourage you to check them out. You'll notice there are incredibly competitive prices, really excellent customer support by real human beings, which is nice. Yeah, competitive price, and also an optimizer that works really well. I really do think it is the best in the business. Also, if you're accessorizing your cards, we highly recommend that you do so through Nerd Gear. We bought our playmats here through Nerd Gear. These are their shiny playmats. They've got shiny playmats, fuzzy playmats, regular playmats. They've also got fun novelty D20s. They've got really excellent sleeves. In fact, our favorite sleeves to use are their Rock Guard sleeves, and so that's what we use that's what we used all weekend for our limited events, and that's what we use on our streams here. They've got a bunch of different stuff. Playmat Sanctuary, Commander Essentials Kit, all of those things, really great. Highly recommend you check them out. And then Gerudo, y'all, if you are gathering with your friends and playing games on the internet, Gerudo is a really great place to do that. They've got forums, they've got chat features, they've got really fun user profiles that actually just got a big facelift, so check that out. But it's a free-to-use website, and they also have webcam gameplay, which is what we are using today. So check them out if and when you are able. But yeah, y'all, we are going to play some Secrets of Strixhaven today. And Brad, you want to, is there anything that we learned this weekend, or anything that you I'm putting you on the spot here, but is there anything that you want to call out as something that okay, we're better at this now than we were on Friday afternoon?
Yeah, so I think two big things. The first is there is a lot of interaction. Right, the set really tries to convince you to play a lot of instants and sorceries, and a lot of instants and sorceries are removal spells. So I think it is a good idea for you to be playing some extra removal, because there are also there are quite a few creatures that hit the ground and will take over the game quickly. So being able to stop that from happening is good for you. Also, having a lot of incidental card draw. The set has a lot of surveil, or do a thing and then draw a card, or Prismari has a lot of stuff that deal 5 damage to a creature and then look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one in your hand and the other back on the bottom. So finding a lot of ways to just sort of keep your hand full will both help you find your removal for your opponent's stuff, and also play through your opponent's removal by finding more threats.
Yeah, we found that, Two-Headed Giant was a little grindy because of how much removal there was. We found that, creatures just had a hard time staying on the board in Two-Headed Giant. That's a little bit less the case in 1v1, but even so, removal in the set is very good. It is very plentiful, it is efficient, and it is largely unconditional. There are some that is it costs less if it targets an attacking creature, but there's just a lot of straight up get rid of stuff in this set. So yeah, but we loved it. We have had so much fun with this. Y'all are going to probably see us streaming a lot of this set, because we're just having a ball. We're having an absolute ball. So yeah, but what we do on this stream, for any of you who are new here, and it does seem like there are quite a few of you who are new here, what we will do whenever we do these streams is we'll do like a little PowerPoint presentation kind of thing and teach you about the draft archetypes that that are in this set. And then that'll kind of help us inform what we're building. And then after that's over, we will crack our booster packs on camera. We'll zoom in so that you can see what we open. We'll build our decks live on camera, and then we'll play a best of 3 match against each other. So that's what we have in store for us this evening. Y'all, I'm just so grateful so many of you are here. I know that like Sunday nights can kind of be a little bit of a rough stream spot, right? Because like everybody's going to, not everybody, but a lot of people are going to work on Monday morning. And so late night on Sundays is like not exactly great for everybody, but we appreciate you being here. We really do. Okay. Brad, are you ready to teach people things?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to take people to school?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So coming off the back of just like so much Strixhaven pre-release, right? The big thing to know about this set is that it is built around 5 colleges, and they are in enemy colors. And as far as draft archetypes are concerned, those are really the only, the 5 enemy colors are really the only supported archetypes. There's sort of secret archetypes built across like 3 color wedges, like bridging 2 colleges together. There's some synergies you can find there, but largely you're looking to build a 2 color deck. Now, so each college has its own strategy, its own mechanic, and its own theme, but the set as a whole heavily emphasizes instants and sorceries. There's a lot of mechanics that care about when you cast instants and sorceries, and normally this comes with some extra baggage for a limited environment, because limited, you're generally playing a lot of creatures rather than playing a lot of non-creatures. But I think they have bridged that gap really well, especially with prepared. So what we're going to do is there's a few mechanics we're going to talk about, and then we're going to go into each of the colleges, talk about what their strategy is, what their set mechanic is, and then we'll talk about which cards are worth the most money, which is wildly up in the air right now because it's still pre-release weekend.
Yeah, it's true.
So first on our list, and the biggest set of mechanic of the set, is prepare. So there are some creatures that can be prepared, and they look like this. They have on the left side of their text box is some words about them being a creature, and then on the right side of their text box is templated like an instant or sorcery. So it is possible for a creature with this frame to become prepared. A lot of them will enter prepared. Other ones you have to jump through some hoops. But if a creature is prepared, then there is a copy of its prepared spell in exile that you can cast whenever you would normally be able to cast a card of that type. And when you do cast that card, the creature becomes unprepared. Now, there's a lot of weird rules baggage that goes on with this, but as far as not a lot of it really applies to if you're only playing with cards from the set. I think Wizards did a really good job of designing the set such that you don't have to worry about a lot of the rules baggage when you're playing limited. So we're not going to cover that right now. Maybe that's a conversation for another time. Also, thank you, Alter. Yes, it is tradition to wear the tiara.
For the educational purposes.
For educational purposes,
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is prepared. Next is Paradigm. Now, Paradigm appears on a cycle of 5 mythic sorceries, 1 for each color. They are lessons, which is fun. The things to know about Paradigm is that you always exile a Paradigm when it resolves, or a spell with Paradigm is always exiled as it resolves. The first time you resolve a particular spell with Paradigm, it creates this delayed trigger that at the beginning of each of your first main phases, you get to cast a copy of that Paradigm spell without paying its mana cost. And that is not tied to the card being in exile. You just always get to do that. And you also decide if you want to take a turn off from casting one for some reason, you can do that. And there's not a penalty for doing so. Next, last on our sort of set-wide mechanics is Converge. And this is only kind of a set-wide mechanic, but Converge is a mechanic that cares about the number of colors of mana that you spent to cast a given spell. The effects vary from card to card, but generally the more colors of mana you spend to cast that spell, the better the effect is. Now, this mechanic appears on a handful of colorless cards, as well as a handful of red and green cards, and there is a single black card with this mechanic. So it's not widely used in the set, but it does exist. Next, so getting into draft archetypes. First, we're going to talk about Silver Quill. This is the white and black college, and their set mechanic is Repartee. So Repartee is a series of triggered abilities that trigger when you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature. So this is sort of a tempo aggro strategy looking to use combat tricks, removal spells, and protection spells to trigger Repartee as often as possible and attack all the time. It's really easy to with this archetype. If you can spend the first few turns setting up a board state, get 2 or 3 creatures with good Repartee triggers, then you can just cast a removal spell, trigger all of your Repartee, and your creatures will get bigger. They will be harder to block. It's an archetype, or the archetype really benefits from getting an early start and then maintaining momentum throughout the game by just continuing to remove your opponent's stuff or give your stuff evasion so you can just keep attacking every turn. Next, we have blue and red. This is the College of Prismari with their set mechanic Opus. Opus abilities trigger whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, but you get extra benefits if you spent 5 or more mana to cast that spell. So this is sort of a big mana spellslinger archetype. Again, you're looking to do some setup in the early game, playing some creatures with Opus triggers. But then if you can spend some time also sort of sculpting your hand and getting extra mana acceleration, you can set up some late game plays that are truly spectacular. Cast a big 5 mana spell, chain it into another 5 mana spell. Suddenly your creatures are the size of skyscrapers and your opponent is powerless to stop you from running them over. It's very fun if you can get it to work. I had a Prismari deck this weekend that was just a blast to play. Next on our list is black and green, the College of Witherbloom, and their mechanic is Infusion. Now, Infusion abilities care about whether or not you've gained life this turn. Different from some other triggers that give you benefits that trigger whenever you gain life. Infusion just asks, have you gained life at some point in this turn? Sometimes they're replacement effects, sometimes they're triggered abilities, but generally, so this is sort of a mid-range archetype that's looking to use these life gain effects to kind of stabilize and not have to worry as much about blocking in the early to mid game while you're trying to set up getting some big creatures and efficient removal spells. There is also a little bit of an aristocrat's feel with sacrificing your creatures for value and then maybe getting them back later. There's a ton of recursion effects in black in this set, so be on the lookout for those if you're playing Witherbloom. Up next is my favorite, the College of Lorehold in red and white, and their set mechanic is Flashback. So Flashback is an alternate casting cost that appears on instants and sorceries that let you cast the spell from your graveyard. So if a spell with Flashback is in your graveyard, you can cast it from your graveyard for its Flashback cost. This is a sort of another kind of aggro mid-rangey archetype, but this archetype cares about when cards leave your graveyard. So you can do this with Flashback. There's also a lot of other effects in these colors that let you take cards out of your graveyard, exile them from your graveyard, or otherwise cast them from your graveyard. So you're going to be setting up creatures or other permanents that give you benefits for cards leaving your graveyard, and then use Flashback spells or other recursion effects to sort of chain together these cool value plays. It is a super fun archetype. You kind of got to think a few turns ahead, and I really like it. And then last on our list is green and blue, the College of Quandrix with their set mechanic Increment. So Increment is a series of triggered abilities that put a +1/+1 counter on the creature with Increment whenever you cast a spell that you spent more mana on than the creature's power or toughness, right? So if you have the box bug or the B cube, as it were, our cuboid colony, right? It's a 1/1. So anytime you spend more than 1 mana to cast a spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Then later, if you spend 2 or more mana to cast a spell, it'll get another 1/1 counter. So your creatures will generally kind of start a little small, but then if you can keep curving out with bigger and bigger spells each turn, your creatures will get larger and larger and larger. So this archetype really encourages you to play ramp spells. It encourages you to play X cost spells, since those can increment your creatures at a variety of turns. But ultimately, you're looking to build up a lot of mana and value and card draw, so that in the late game, your opponent cannot stop the value train that you are about to bring. So we've talked about, so those are the real set archetypes. You can theorize about the 3-color ones if you want, but let's talk about where the money is.
As of right now.
As of right now, yes. So it is important, as we're talking about these cards, it is still pre-release weekend. If you were here for our Friday afternoon stream, you will notice that these cards are not the same as the cards that were on our list on Friday. The prices are already changing. But for now, in terms of cards that we are going to be excited if we open, there are 18 cards, as of right now, that are worth $5 or more. But the big 3 hits are right here. Archmage of Emeritus. If you ever wanted to cast Ancestral Recall, now's your chance. That's $23. Emeritus of Woe. If you ever wanted to cast Demonic Tutor, now's your chance for $21. And then we have Withered Bloom, still hanging in there. Was on our top 3 last week, or earlier at the beginning of the weekend as well, but is now down to $17.
Yeah, was it like $30 or something on Friday or something crazy?
So, just keep if you as you're looking at your cards, if you are tempted to sell any of them, just kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Because the prices are going to be going up and down and up and down as people are figuring out how it affects standard, what cards are great for commander, so on and so forth. Keep an eye on flow state. People are talking about flow state. That's an uncommon. Yeah.
Great.
I'm so excited.
Well, thank you so much for doing that, Brad.
Happy to help.
Y'all, so now this is the part of the show where we're going to be cracking open our booster packs. We are going to run a quick 90-second ad because Twitch is yelling at me and I don't like it. But y'all, if you are subscribed, you will get a chance to listen to the secret podcast for 90 seconds. But those of you who are not, just going to hang out for 90 seconds and we'll be right back. You won't miss too much. You'll miss like the comments and maybe 1 or 2 uncommons. It'll be great. Okay.
Oh, no.
So we are going to do this.
Bestecky got me. Finger tentacles.
Oh no.
To open boosties. What have you done?
Oh no. Well, zoom in first before you do any of your things here, right? I think we fixed Brad's camera, by the way. It was all like fuzzy before.
Oh, Alex also fired off one for you too.
So. Oh no, really?
Yep.
Alex!
We're doing this one with finger tentacles.
Okay, all right,
baby.
friends.
Let's go.
So we kind of these stupid things on our fingers and try to open booster packs with them on. So yeah, that's great. Thanks. Thank you, friends.
Welcome to Steel City.
I thought I was going to get away with it too, and I didn't say anything. I didn't even gloat at Brad for not having finger tentacles because I knew it would provoke you, but it turns out you do it anyway. So, it's whatever.
We are very serious streamers. Don't even think for a second that we're not.
Hi, RPair89. Good to see you. Okay, here we are. Now we're going to try to open these booster packs with this on. We're going to be really graceful about it. How many points to get us to bring them to the next pre-release? So many. No, I don't know that I trust in real life people around something like this, especially in nerd spaces. I feel like it could, no thanks on that. All right, let's open some boosties, yeah?
Let's open some boosties.
All right, if I can, All right, remember, we gotta use them, right? You gotta use the fingers the best we can.
It's true.
Okay.
I like that these...
Steph, where's the silly hat? Wait, hold on.
Squid hat for Steph. Squid poke,
you all are
squid,
ridiculous.
Poke,
you are
squid,
absolutely
poke.
ridiculous. All of you. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Okay, here we are.
Welcome back, friends from the ad break. We've acquired finger tentacles and silly hats.
Yeah, we haven't gotten very far. Thanks to our Okay, this is squid hat does not work very well with bangs, but we're just gonna make it work. Okay, here we are. Squid hat on head. Okay, why do we do this to ourselves, Brad? We I don't know.
We do it for you. We do it for you.
Unsubtle
Chad.
Mockery. I haven't run this guy yet. I don't know that I care about this card very much. Enters, gain a life, 3 mana, get +2/+2 only once a turn. I don't love that. Although hitting for 4, I guess, on turn 3 is probably pretty good.
I watched Brian Boschenroll.
Okay.
He put up a draft from the early access event, and he played this incredibly aggressive Witherbloom deck that used a couple of those guys.
Yeah.
And it was just like there were so many times where he didn't have to spend removal because he could just pump that to kill a creature instead.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a really aggressive version of Witherbloom that really likes that.
Okay. Rehearsed Debater. Fractal Mascot. We didn't get a moose in our pool today, and that was very sad. I really like the 6-drop moose. I have an itchy nose, and that's like, okay, I could probably use my real fingers for that, huh? All right. Ooh, Dualcaster Mage. I got a fancy thing. I didn't even know Dualcaster Mage was in this special guest.
Special guest.
Fancy Dualcaster Mage. I did make the Redemption Filter, you're right. That card is good. We relied on that so hard today.
5 mana, sorcery, 6 damage to, you choose one, 6 damage to a creature, or 2 damage to each creature you don't control, or make a 3/3 elemental with flying and give it haste until end of turn.
Yeah.
It is quite flexible. Triggers all your Opus stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yep. All right. Thunderstorm Soloist. Ooh, this card. We also didn't have one of these today, but we would have. We would have cooked.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the each opponent cards in this set, right? So when you cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, but if it's 5 or more mana, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. So you cast a 5 or more spell, it deals 6 damage in Two-Headed Giant, which is wild. This card is nutty.
We got wrecked by that
in
one of our games.
We sure did. Thank you for the tentacle solidarity, Alex.
Also, Lewin is deceptively good.
I don't think she's deceptively. I think she's very good. Like, she prepares so easily.
Yeah, I read this card and I was like, okay, that's interesting. But then the first time I saw it played,
I'm sorry, we have Emotional Support Flame. I totally forgot. No. Okay, so we're 4 minutes late for Emotional Support Flame. Here we are. He is providing us with emotional support. I am so sorry. I totally forgot about that. Here he is. Everybody say hi to Flame. Sorry, you can talk about Lewin here in a second, but Flame is more important.
Hi, Flame.
Hi, Flame. Okay, great. Continue talking about Lewin.
Yeah, so Lewin enters. So for reference, Lewin enters prepared. You can also, at sorcery speed, they have an activated ability to exile a creature card from your graveyard to make Lewin prepared again. But then the spell is just Pest Friend. It's green or black to make a pest token. And so you can literally just drop Lewin down in the mid game when you've had some creatures die and just make 4 pests. Yep. Just for fun. Just chain together a bunch of pest tokens. It's wild.
Yep. No, she's pretty good. She's pretty darn good. I don't think I saw this card all weekend. This Spirit Call Enthusiast, the 3-drop 3/3. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield, or whenever one or more tokens you control enter, this creature becomes prepared. And then you can pay 2 to give 1 or 2 target creatures +2/+2 until the end of the turn.
Yeah,
I feel like that's pretty good.
That's a good
one. Teacher's Pest.
Flashback.
Very nice.
Instant with set mechanic right here.
Love it. Deathcap Glade. Look at me go with this. I feel like I have multiple rares in this pack because I still have a bunch of cards left.
I mean, and the Dualcaster Mage was a mythic?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's actually a mythic, but
so Deathcap Glade. I have Professor Delian Fell.
Ooh.
This guy is nutty. +2 gain 3. So he is a 4 mana, 5 loyalty, +2 gain 3 life, 0 draw a card and lose a life. I'm just doing that all day long. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. I mean, maybe the -3 to destroy a creature if something is on my nerves or whatever. But I'm just going to be 0,
or
just
time. Free infusion triggers on that +2.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah. So Bitter Triumph. We'll keep going. Oh, is that the rest of your pack?
I've got a Pigment Wrangler.
Nice.
Didn't know Pigment needed to be wrangled, but
I have Sleight of Hand here. Oh, this is my favorite uncommon in the whole set.
Oh, yeah, that card is
Killian's Confidence. Okay, let's take a look at this together because this card is insane. So, 2 mana, but it's sorcery speed. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Draw a card. Okay, that sounds great, but then you read the next part and it says, whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may pay a black or a white. If you do, you return this card from your graveyard to your hand. So in the repartee deck, and it draws you a card. So it's like card positive. It's not card neutral. It is card positive, which is wild. And it's not even, you don't even have to pay that the same turn it went to the graveyard. You can just do it at any other turn in the future. So if you can't pay for it the first turn, you can do it the next turn. It's wild. We are telling you about all the cards. It's true. Mr. Lorehold alluded you at pre-release. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, Killian's confidence is wild. Okay. Pack 2, I'm ready. All right, Flame, that was some really good emotional support that you provided me there. It was emotional support and luck, and so you're like exceeding expectations for your position here today. I'll have to report back to your supervisor. Give them a glowing review of your performance. Some Farquaad, we beyond that lore hold splash also. Yeah, nice. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cheerful osteomancer here. Okay.
Ooh. Rant Bear.
Essence Scatter. People really liked Essence Scatter this weekend. We saw a lot of Essence Scatter. We saw less of it in Two-Headed Giant because people just had more hard removal. They just like shared their removal between the two decks because there's good removal in every color in this set. And so we just saw more hard removal rather than counter spells in Two-Headed Giant. But in 1v1, we saw a lot of Essence Scatter. Well, you got the bear. I really did like the bear too. I like the bear a lot in Quandrix. This is the one that makes the treasure. Bogwater Lumerate. This set has an extrememely high concentration of weird little guys, and it is my favorite things. This is one of the said weird little guys, the Bogwater Lumerate. He's so cute. I feel like cute is like, it's like the ugly cute. You know how there's like a flavor of cute that's, I feel like goblins in many cases are like that, right? In many cases are like that, so. Play ADH while stream is in background. Any exciting pulls? Yeah. I had Delian Fell in my last pack. It's very exciting.
Ooh, hey, look, I got a Bogwater Lumerate.
Oh, weird little guy.
And you have a spirit mascot.
Wow, we're like the same person. Ooh, this is a cool card. This uncommon land prepares a creature. And so I memed on this. There's a white creature that has an instant that, or not instant, it has a sorcery that gives something +2/+0 or +1/0 and flying until the end of the turn. And I just kept paying 3 mana, preparing that creature, paying 1 mana to give something +1/+0 and flying, and just memeing hard on people. It was so fun. Sepsi's Frog much excited. Oh, I'm a simple woman, Alter. I'm a simple woman. That whale is also insane. Yes.
Very good.
Graduation day. I didn't ever find space for this. I feel like maybe I should. Box bees!
Box bug.
Box bees! Box bug. Pumpable Death Touch, weird little guy. Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Ooh, Zephai. That one's nuts. You didn't see that all weekend, but that is a cool rare.
Tempest. Yeah. 7 mana for a 5/7. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Could you imagine if you had that today? Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Wild.
There's some nonsense you could do with this card. It is funny how it kind of doesn't synergize with Opus very well, but still really cool.
This card wrecked us today. No, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. No, Friday. Friday, this card wrecked us. Somebody had the Terrafractal. It had like 6 counters on it. We were like, yeah, we're safe. They played this card, and then they played the 3-drop creature that gives all of your creatures with +1/+1 counters on them trample.
Yep.
And then we just moved to the rollover and die step. We did not.
Not great.
Not pass go. Did not collect $200. We just died. Turns out this card is good. Yeah. Foolish Fate, destroy target creature. Just clean 3 mana, destroy target creature, but its controller loses 3 life this turn if you gained life. So, better murder. We love better murder. Berta.
Frog.
The frog!
Frog.
She's a frog. I don't even care what she does. Look how magnificent she is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So she has increment. Of course she does. She's a 4 mana creature. She's a 1/4. Whenever 1 or more counters are put, or 1/1 counters are put on her, add 1 mana of any color, pay X and tap her to make a 0/0 fractal where X is the number, or and put X 1/1 counters on it. So you can just pay, you can just make fractals as many as, make as many fractals as you want.
Ooh, I got a 2 rare pack.
Very nice. Ooh, you got the crab. Pre-release kits these are random 6-packs. These are random 6-packs. Yeah, we did a lot of pre-release kits this weekend with the seeded packs. I like it a lot more without the seeded packs. So we're kind of happy to do it this way. But yeah, having a good time. Brad got David Ruffin in the Temptations. He sure did. Royal treatment here. Target creature you control gains hexproof. And then make a royal roll, which is nice. You got the fancy sloth. I got fancy Proctor's Gaze. And then Fields of Strife here. Okay. Let's pack 2 of 6. Let's keep cracking. Keep crack-a-lacking. Oh my gosh, I am going to be so happy when these finger tentacles come off. I'm going to say that, and y'all are going to redeem it again as soon as they're. I just know it. I just know it. All right, Spellbook Seeker.
Interjection.
Show excitement or emotion. Anybody else watch Schoolhouse Rock as a kid? Because anytime I see that card, I'm like, I sing the interjection song because it apparently still occupies space in my hard drive. I do know my audience. Yep. All right. Seize the spoils. The Graphalon. I don't even care what, like, I mean, the reach and increment actually, honestly, is great. This is a excellent 4-mana body in a Quandrix deck. Like, this is a great creature. But the Graphalon, one of my opponents today said that it sounds like a Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, it sure does. It sure does.
Little guy.
Weird little guy. He's so cute. This is another one of the each opponent cards that did a lot of work for us this weekend. This when this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's nice. Pay a 5-mana creature and make your opponent lose 4 life. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. The 7-mana spell. That thing is the bane of my existence. Yeah, that Visionary Stance.
7 mana for a sorcery. Make 2 3/3s with flying.
Yeah.
And then, or you can pay 2 mana and discard it to just look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one in your
hand. Yeah, so it's good at any stage in the game. And so I played against people that had 3 copies of that thing. And so they just filtered, got their lands, and 7 on turn 5, 6, or 7, they just dropped that thing and had 2 3/3 flyers that I couldn't do anything about. It was wild.
Pretty good.
Not enough salamanders in the game is a reasonable excuse.
Ooh,
nice.
Tam.
Tam is also very good. There are so many cards that I'm going to be like, that card is very good. I died to that this weekend. Or I made somebody die to that this weekend. Grapple with death. We grappling. Brush off. Witherbloom Charm.
Yeah. Oh, Wild Growth Archaic.
Ooh, you memed with
That's a fun one.
This weekend. Diary of Dreams. It's a book. Book.
Bird Bread.
That card is the coolest repartee creature. Now there's the one that makes the Inkling. That's nice too, right? The 2-drop that makes the Inklings. That thing, the flying.
Yep. Lifelink. Put a 1/1 counter. Repartee is put a 1/1 counter on each creature
all of your creatures. It is insane. It is insane. All right.
Let's see your rares.
Ooh, I have Ambitious Augmenter here. I think there's a Sultai deck to be made over here, Brad. I really do.
Yeah.
Locust Spray. Target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of the turn. And then I have Spirit Mascot here.
Ooh. Oh, I have a Petrified Hamlet.
There you go. We opened another foil of those today. So that's our second Petrified Hamlet foil. So if anybody wants a foil Petrified Hamlet, you just let us know because we are rolling in them. We are flush with Petrified Hamlets. All right. Here we go.
So okay. So we are Tentacle Time is up. And so is emotional support. And also your hat.
Oh, that's right. My squid hat's done. Okay. All right. We got to fix the hair.
More emotional support is required.
Yes, we have emotional support here. We have re-upped it. Amazing. All right. We were not actually super done with that one because I was 4 minutes late because I forgot that it was there. It was redeemed in the middle of the tentacle and the squid and the whatever. And
there was some drama.
There was a lot of drama, and I just missed it. Low threshold for drama, this one. We got to turn on the lamp and see what happens.
Oh, yes. I'm going to get rid of this card. I love the little punch-out things, but, like, holding them, I'm, like, worried I'm going to break them, which I guess is kind of their point.
It's the point for them to be broken. How are the packs going? I think they're going pretty well. I think I have probably a pretty strong Sultai deck to be built over here. Brad's opened some good stuff, but it's kind of been all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see if he goes Jeskai like I think he might.
I'm thinking maybe like between Lorehold and Silverquill, but
really, Silverquill. I didn't see good black stuff for you.
I mean, the Bird Brat alone is just like
right, but I think you can probably play that in a Jeskai build and be good.
Yeah,
right. Yes,
I just really want to play Lorehold. I have so much fun with Lorehold.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Adventurer's Eater, Eager Glyph Mage, Run Behind. This is primo removal on this set, y'all. primo removal in this set. I think, especially at common. 3 mana to put something not in their hand on top or bottom of their library. I think that's huge.
I want them to. I get why they've moved away from put it on top of your library to like giving you the choice to put it on the bottom if you want. But my Daxos of Meletis deck really wants them to stop giving my opponents the choice to put it on the bottom because I want it on the top. Darn it.
That's fair. Man Bun D&D, yes. Lorehold. Brad also loves Lorehold, so yes, indeed. Arizona Angels, good to see
I'm not a history teacher. I just think the colors. I think this archetype is really cool.
I just think it's neat. Rancorous Archaic. Yeah, here we go. Fractalize. So Brad and I realized you can just like turn their biggest creature into a 1/1 with this as well. You can just pay 1 mana and say your 6/6 Archaic is actually a 1/1.
Yep.
Or 6/6 whatever monster or dragon. Or
cool Elder Dragon
is
what
a
if
1/1.
It was a 1/1?
Doesn't lose abilities, but it's just suddenly a 1/1 with this. So you can use this offensively or defensively, and I just think that's neat. Yeah. Anyway.
Ooh,
Played against a flyer that had a discard card. Yeah, nice.
This is probably a pretty good reason to go Silver Quill.
Abigail's good. She's very good. I have the Seething Song guy. Daydream. Post-Mortem Professor is my rare here. When this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. Return this from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, that thing is great. I really like that one. It prepares at the beginning of every turn.
Yeah, at the beginning of your first main phase, this creature becomes prepared. And its prepared spell is just a 1 mana sorcery.
Yep.
So like
doesn't matter what it does.
And it targets a creature.
Yeah.
Right. So you get repartee triggers every turn.
Yep.
It does also give the creature +2/+0 and death touch, which is really good. But
especially if you have first strike.
It could be like target a creature, gain 1 life, and it would still be an excellent card.
Yeah, for real. All right. You have 2 Bird Brads?
Bird Brad.
We call them Bird Brads because the type line is Bird Bard and it looks like Bird Brad, and also Brad really likes birds. There's a whole line of reasoning there. You don't necessarily need to be party to it, but yeah, here we go. You have 2 of them, and I am wow. Okay. Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. If the spell was kicked, it deals 4 damage instead. Then I have the Imperious Ink Mage here.
I've got a Braid and I've got Veering Ember Mage.
Need key removal. I do. All the Bird Brad. Yeah. All right. Let's crack some text. This is pack 5 of 6. All right. Chase Inspiration. Brad ended up putting this in his Prismari deck today.
Yeah.
Because the 2-headed giant specifically just had so much targeted removal. It was wild.
Yeah, and like the Prismari archetype in particular, like you're playing because it's so focused on instants and sorceries. You're playing fewer creatures, but they're all really good
and so important to your strategy.
Yeah. And so when they're like, man, we could kill Brad's 1/4 flyer that gets 3 1/1 counters whenever he casts an instant or sorcery spell, or we could kill Steph's 3 or 4/4 fractal token. Probably going to kill Brad's creature.
Yeah. So he realized he needed this a lot today. Rubble Rouser. Last Gasp. Okay, some more removal here. Embrace the Paradox. Yes, creepy laugh. Flow State.
Good card.
This thing is cool. I like this one a lot. Also, apparently, Strixhaven really likes sloths, and I get it. I understand. So this is a 4 mana 4/4. Already good. I don't need to keep reading. You know that that's a decent card to play. Like, it's a great curve filler at that point. But it's a 4/4 with trample, lifelink. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, you exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Not your graveyard, from a graveyard. So if you are doing cool things when things leave your graveyard, which you probably are if you're in Lorehold, that benefits you. But also if your opponent's doing shenanigans or is flashing things back.
Yeah, against like a Prismari deck or any deck with black, you're just like,
it's huge.
Get those cool cards out of here.
You think Steph can do a really good Jennifer Coolidge? Is that what I'm doing? I don't know. I just don't know.
Also,
I've heard it sounds like sadness too.
We gotta hydrate.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for watering your streamers, Value Houston. Okay. Great.
Ooh, dissection practice. This is all
that card is so much better than what it seems like.
Yeah, so 1 mana instant. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Up to 1 target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Oh, it's time for me to wear another hat. But yeah, it's like this makes combat math so weird, right? Like I can,
Backwards.
Ooh, thank you. Right, like if I'm attacking you with a handful of creatures, and you block in a way that's not great for me, I can -1/-1 your creature that's blocking, and then and +1/+1, and so like a swing of 2 is really cool. But also like if I'm attacking you with a 3/3 and you block with a 3/3, I can just +1/+1 my creature that's attacking and kill a 1 toughness creature.
Yeah.
Like I don't even it's really flexible. It's really good. Trigger repartee, trigger infusion because it gains you life. Like it's just very good.
Alter, hold on. Let me hold on. We have the stuff here. I will make my water less watercolored for you. 1 second. Is this better? I'm drinking Kool-Aid again.
Just there we go. You.
No, actually, I have a water bottle that has like less stuff in it that I will probably be finishing before I do that. But yeah, all right. Topiary Lecturer. Black. I love black.
I've got a Vicious Rivalry over here.
Okay, that sounds good.
Card I'm probably not playing.
Is it a heated Vicious Rivalry?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was a red card, it would be heated.
Yeah. Well, you could light it on fire and then.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
Duty Beyond Death is also really good.
Ooh, Duty. Pick your poison. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact of their choice. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment of their choice, or each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying of their choice.
No, Bird Brad.
Target Brad sacrifices Bird
Brad. You wouldn't make me do that, would you?
I sure would, Brad. I sure would. You need us at peak performance. You're right. You do. And then, yeah. Okay, so we have one more pack after this.
One more boost.
We haven't opened an Elder Dragon yet, either of us. You've opened 2 birds, which I feel like if you stack them on top of each other, they become an Elder Dragon. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You've never seen the Pick Your Poison art before? Yeah, I agree. Actually, we'll take another look at it if you want. It is A.M. Sartor. I'm not familiar with the artist here, but yeah, it's kind of neat looking. It's got the little Plague Doctor mask and the... Yeah, it's kind of neat. Like 3 different chalices with different faces on them. Yeah. It's cool. All right, let's do this. Do they have to wear a trench coat? Wait. Yes, they do. Yes, the birds, absolutely they do. Shopkeeper's Baneful from the Grave. I keep saying this on streams, and I'm going to keep saying this. View these cards as card advantage because that's what they are.
Yeah.
They don't say draw from your deck. They say draw from your graveyard, but they still say draw, even though they don't say draw, but it says, you know what I mean?
Draw 2 cards that you think you're going to, like, you're probably reasonably want to play.
Yeah.
Like, 2
cards you get to pick.
Yeah. It's like you're not going to draw 2 lands that you don't need.
Yeah. So cards like these are huge. And yeah, think about them that way. Johnny's Response, great card. Quick Study, Stadium Tide Mage. The Whale. Will you help me find his son?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Done.
Boxbug.
Boxbug
alert. Arnon, Death Bloom, Botanist. My rare is the Sky Coach Conductor. Flying Vigilance enters prepared, and it has All Aboard, which is a 1-drop instant. This is one of the few prepared things that are instant speed. Exile target non-pilot creature you control and return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. That's great.
Non-pilot, doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Non-pilot. Yeah, so you're not allowed to return him.
Just like 1 mana, flicker this thing a billion times, just over and over and over again. I have the Mill Wizard.
Yeah.
This is when you so it has an Opus ability for target player mills 3 cards, but if you spend 5 or more mana, it's target player mills 10 cards. Which when you got a 40 card deck, doesn't take too many of those to just take your opponent out of the game.
You mean with Displacer Kitten, it is just that. Yeah, no, I agree. Brotherhood's End is my is a mythical archives card. It's a rare. 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, or destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. That's cool. Oracle's Restoration. Okay.
Ooh, and Primary Research.
Okay. That was the name of the card we were trying to think of earlier.
Yes.
Okay. So Brad, let's zoom out. I didn't say that. Oh, okay, I did. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Where are we? Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. And then I am going to actually remember to change our thing here. That was supposed to say pack cracks. Whoops, we were cracking packs. Surprise. And now we're going to deck build. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set out all of our cards. Yeah, we'll just talk through.
Yeah, we're going to do the order a little weird though.
Yeah, usually we do white, blue, black, red, green, because that's Wooburg order. But if you arrange them slightly differently, you can arrange them such that the colleges are together. Like the college colors are together, and it makes it a little easier to figure out your multicolored cards.
I should get a red card. Yeah. So now that we're here, right, we can go like, we got green and black. We can put the Withered Bloom cards here.
Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna put this up here, a little further up.
Paradox Gardens.
And then Box Bug. So I mean, obviously you're going to be in white because you're going to play both Bird Brads. I don't even.
For sure. I would be playing both Bird Brads if I didn't have other white cards.
Usagi Kaide is rating us. Y'all, thank you so much for rating us. Thank you for sharing your community. Please follow Usagi Kaide if you are not following him already. Usagi Kaide is one of my favorite humans. Yeah. We love Usagi Kaide here. So please, please, please follow. Thank you for sharing your community with us. We appreciate you. We're playing some Strixhaven tonight. Hop to it, Bun Buns.
Hop to it.
I still don't know why I said that day. I think I just blacked out while I was posting or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so part of me is holding out hope that I can make I can get a fun Lorehold deck going. But honestly, like I think it's probably going to end up being Silverquill, and I'm also really okay with that because Silverquill is also a blast to play.
You made like a bajillion tokens with the Lorehold precon. Yeah, that sounds right. Black. I really do think I'm going to be in Sultai here. I think I'm going to be hard pressed to not play Sultai. I just don't think my fixing is very good, but I do think I have some creatures that like at least accelerate mana. And I like that the color that's in common between the two is green, which is good at accelerating itself, right? So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what I got here, but I do think I'm probably in 3 colors if I want to play my most powerful cards, which I need to against what you've got going on over there. So
Bird Brad.
But if you are going to go 3 colors in the set, y'all, do it in a wedge and not in a... I'm sorry. Yeah, do it in a wedge and not in a shard. So by that, I mean, if you look at the back of a Magic card, you want 2 colors. You want it like shaped like a pizza slice, right? So you want to go like white, green, black. Or you want to go white, blue, red. You do not want to go green, white, blue, because you'll notice there's only one school represented in green, white, blue here. It's Quandrix here. But whereas if you do the pizza slice or if you do the wedge, you get 2 schools. And so that means you have fixing for 2 things. So yeah. And it also, the archetypes line up a little bit better, a little bit more intuitively that way. So yeah. Anyway, just think about that, I guess. Goodness gracious, Brad. I am fraught with indecision.
Bird Brad. All right, so this might be the wrong choice.
Well, I love when you preface things like that.
I gotta play Bird Brad, so that means I'm not playing green or blue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove them from the thing entirely.
Really? Why does it mean you're not playing green or blue? That means you are playing black?
I'm either playing white black or white red.
Okay. But there's not a world where you play white, red, blue?
I guess I could maybe play white,
I was going to say, I feel like you probably shouldn't write that out because I'm not going to give you strategic advice. Nope. Mm-mm.
All right.
Emotional support Fleem, thank you so much for doing your duty. We appreciate you. You are very good at what you do, my friend.
Get those cards out of here.
Oh, we do need more emotional support. You've correctly clocked that. Here's Fleem. He's back. Everybody say hello. Here he is. He's gonna hang out with us while we
We also need to hydrate.
We do need to hydrate. It's true. Thank you for watering your streamers, Grickshaft.
Okay, so Alex, I sort of played on Saturday. I sort of played 5-color good stuff. I had really cool. I had a lot of like really good converge cards. Like I had the red converge archaic and the green converge archaic
and the colorless converge archaic.
Yeah, and one of this guy that exiled the thing on converge. I had the couple that enter with counters for converge. So like I had and there's like a 6-mana sorcery that makes 2 fractals and puts X counters on each of them, where X is the number of colors. So like I had a really good converge like deck going. The problem was it was 2-headed giant, and so all of my cards capped at 5, and that was not enough to play through 2 opponents. Whereas like if I had done like a regular, I didn't have great cards for a normal Quandrix deck with like increment stuff, but I just like the natural ceiling that Converge put on that was not good for 2-headed giant.
All right, friends, we are coming up on another ad here. Twitch is yelling at me. So those of you who are subscribed will get to just listen to the secret podcast for a little while. Decide that we'll just hang out for 90 seconds and we'll be right back. Thanks, friends. We appreciate you. All right. Secret podcast. Through the ad break. Secret podcast. You're welcome. That was for you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, gosh, I just want to play increment things. 2 opponents tonight too. Steph and the masses. No 5 colors. Although, Alex, did you talk to Zach? Zach won the 1v1 event with, well, I guess with 5 colors, but like 1v1, it does scale better 1v1. But yeah, no, he did well with it. Definitely made sure to let you know he won. Okay. I should have assumed. Were you there too? Did you just leave earlier because I don't know? I don't know. I did if you because I know that's you usually play in the early event there. We played at a couple different game stores this weekend, y'all. It was very fun. Tour Day Pittsburgh game stores. We have so many. That's a good thing, by the way. Well, generally a good thing. Let's see here. Dualcaster Mage. That would have been so fun. Could you imagine doing that earlier today?
Oh yeah. Because that would have been, I guess I was playing the red deck. But I'm just thinking like, especially in 2-headed giant, like I could like one player could set up like a real big, really cool instant or sorcery, and then the other teammate could be like, oh yeah, I'll do that too.
You played a guy on the couch today. Okay, how'd that go? I don't have mana fixing. Only place you could find that still had packs. Really? Wild. We were at Game Masters today. Game Masters was great. 2-1. Very nice. Yeah. It is very good. And it means that we have a lot of options. And in fact, we're uniquely lucky that we have a lot of really good options here. There's some argument to be made about like, okay, well, less good stores are taking business away from the better stores, and it would be better if the so it's because there is some degree to which we're sharing pieces of the same pie, right? But yeah, but I do most of the ones around here have kind of figured it out and have like their own customer base and have like their own kind of flavor, and so they attract people that want that particular flavor of game store. So that's cool. You did yours at Four Horsemen. Hell yeah. Which one? The Morgantown one or the one in Coropolis? Not Coropolis. The one in Robinson. Both of them are great. Four Horsemen is a game store that I adore. They have two locations. There's one in Morgantown, West Virginia, and there's one near the airport-ish in Pittsburgh. Very nice, yeah. So whenever we've done like fundraiser events and stuff before in the past for Trans Lifeline and things like that. And so we've gone around to the different game stores and asked people like, hey, you know, do you have any products that you would like to donate to this? We can raffle it off and then raise some money for charity. They consistently give us like a mountain of things because they're just so generous. The owner is just so wonderful. And yeah. Cannot say enough good things about those stores. You're building credit at Robinson for the Star Trek collector box. Yeah. You're starting early. I appreciate that. Okay.
I'm done with Saja Boys.
I'm no longer your two blue creatures. Just kidding. I have more blue creatures. They're just over here. I might need to reevaluate here. I think I need to play black. Because my removal is there, right? Is there a world where I'm in Mardu? I have fixing there. No, if I'm in Mardu, I can't play that. Never mind. What am I saying? Abzan? Because my white creatures aren't bad. No, but I think I do like these blue creatures here. I think I do need to be in Sultai. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do think I can maybe play the Rancorous Archaic there. Gosh. Yeah. So we're going to set aside our white cards. And we're going to set aside our red cards for now. And we're going to set aside all of the guilds here that don't, or that have colors of mana that I am not playing. And we're going to see if this works. If it doesn't, we can reevaluate. All right. Waffle stuff usually bodes well. Usually.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I'm waffling over here too. I realized like I'm in a position where like I have a lot of really good like targeted spells to do repartee stuff for Silverquill, but not enough creatures to do only Silverquill. I don't have really anything that pays off cards in my graveyard, so Lorehold's probably not going to be great. I have a lot of great setup stuff for Prismari, but almost no spells that could trigger Opus. And then I have I have some cool cards for Witherbloom, but also not a lot of stuff that gains life. So like, I don't know what to do.
Well, this is creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample as long as you gain life this turn. This thing is cool. Okay. All these cards have similar mana values. So whenever you're building Quandrix, okay, well, hold on. Finger tentacles for Brad. Wonderful. I love this. This makes me very happy. Okay. I'm not going to say too much about that. We're just going to keep moving on.
Really, Steph, it makes you happy?
No, it doesn't.
You like that
I'm so sad.
I'm going to be struggling?
I grieve for you. I do. My heart hurts. Gosh, enters prepared things that gain. Okay, wow. I do like this. The lose a life, gain a life. Power 1 or less dies. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's probably good. But 3 mana is hard, and I don't think I'm going to necessarily have that. So I think we're doing more incremental stuff. We're not going to be low to the ground here. This is too many creatures, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's probably actually exactly the right number of creatures. Maybe not. Actually, I think box bugs is way better here. So we're gonna. I don't know. I just missed box bugs, I guess. In my first flip through. So okay, 15 creatures, and then that means 8 non-creatures. So we're gonna find my favorite 8. Probably that. Maybe Fractalize. Fractalize could be cool here with increment stuff. What does the Royal Roll do? Royal Roll gives Ward 1. Okay. For sure want to play this. Foolish Fate. Last gasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks like 7 to me. Yeah, so our fixing leaves something to be desired. And by that I mean we have one thing and it is not in our splash colors. So let's do I just run with it anyway? I feel like I run with it anyway. I feel like my card draw is not good. Yeah, gosh. This thing is funny. I like this thing a lot because it's a Silver Quill card. Like you get it when in your Silver Quill pack. Whenever you you get this in your Silver Quill pack whenever you get the seeded packs, because it's obviously a Silver Quill guy, right? Like he's got like the Silver Quill like get up and whatever, and there's like ink everywhere and what have you. But he's absolutely a Golgari card, or not a Witherbloom card, because he ETBs and gains life, and he doesn't do anything with repartee. So, but except I mean he's a flyer, I guess he can hold an instant or sorcery really well to swing in for combat damage. But yeah, you want to play him probably in your Golgari deck. Maybe I run fewer blue cards down here. To kind of make up for the fact that I don't have very much fixing. And then that way I'm risking less of my deck. So, because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards up here. And I do think I want all of those. So what if I have like an answer here? So this is target creature you control gains hexproof. Pull from the grave is some card draw. Witherbloom Charm is some card draw. So maybe I do that. I feel like I feel a little bit better about that. And I do have some decent card draw up here. Like stapled to my creatures, or card selection in the case of Surveil. I think, and this is about what I want the deck to look like. Now, let me arrange these by mana value. I want to see that probably a little bit more. This is about what I want the deck to look like, I think, from a curve perspective. Although I have a lot of three mana things. But I do think that we're doing okay here. I probably am heavy on 3. Yeah. Well, I think this is good. I think I have my deck. It's too much of a splash with no fixing, but you haven't played a lot of sealed. Yeah, no, so right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. We've got 4 cards that we are playing blue with, right? I think 4. Did I miscount that? I don't know. I don't think that's awful. It's not ideal, I will grant you. But I think I am playing my best cards here, because I think if I lose the increment stuff, I mean, I'm losing a lot of my card advantage. This thing just has like Berta is just nuts. Spellbook Seeker is good. That's card draw and card selection. It has really good value for my creatures with strong ETBs, and I've got several of those. And so I do think that I need to keep the blue in here just because the average card power, I think, just needs to be up. And I just need to play as many rares as I can. That's really what it comes down to. And so I think Witherbloom is absolutely the primary. And I think we just hope that we find the one island that we need. We just hope we find it. Yeah, but it means that I'm going to have to run more islands, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. Ooh. All right, Brad, are you ready for an elevator pitch?
I'm ready for an elevator pitch.
All right, friends. Turn on your hearing aids and pay attention here, because this is the part of the show where we are going to tell you what we built, and we're going to try to convince you why we think we're going to win. We're going to do that. We're each going to take a turn doing that, and then y'all are going to vote. You're going to tell us with your channel points who you predict will win this game tonight.
Also, Fleem can take a nap.
Oh, he was like only partially here. I had him like kind of off screen a little bit. Okay. Maybe we'll leave him here for another minute or two. So what I built tonight, I built a primarily Witherbloom deck. We do have we have 5 cards. We have 5 cards that have 1 blue pip in them. So we are gonna, Oh, did you start the thing? Oh yeah, cancel it. Cancel that. All right. So anyway, this is a primarily Witherbloom deck. I have, I believe, 5 sources of removal here. I think I have 5 sources of card advantage, 2 sources of card selection. I'm feeling okay about that. I have some evasive creatures. I've got like 3 flyers, I think. I have some tramplers, which I think is going to be very important against Brad's little tiny baby creatures over there in Silver Quill Land. And so I think we're going to just try to keep his creatures off the board. We're going to try to gain some life and get some of those life gain triggers, but we're also going to do a little bit of incrementing. I have some increment stuff in here that I think will pay off rather well. So, and we have Delian Fell. Delian's real good. And we're just going to have some good card advantage and some removal on him by himself. So, all right, that's my elevator pitch for this. I'm excited about it. Hooray. Oh, how many rares do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rares? 5 rares. I have 5 rares in my deck.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now my fixing's not great, but I have 5 rares in my deck. What? All right. Go ahead, Brad.
All right. Yeah. So I am full on Silver Quill mode over here. I have a lot of good repartee triggers. I've got some good prepared creatures. I have a lot of good interaction, both in terms of removal and protection for my creatures. I've got some ways to get my creatures out of the graveyard for when stuff is inevitably mean and blows them up. So I think I've got a pretty good low to the ground deck here. And I think I will be able to apply pressure early and just keep applying that pressure so that stuff's always on the back foot and doesn't get the chance to set up.
That's
also,
not nice.
I have 2 Bird Brads. So
we keep calling him Bird Brad because
his
creature type is Bird Bard. And also, anyway. So, but that's why we're calling him Bird Brad.
You can thank our friends at That's Not CEDH for bringing that to my attention.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so funny.
So I'll get this.
Yeah, get the prediction started, and except do it right this time, yeah?
Well, so normally there's like a are you sure you want to do this window that comes up.
Oh.
And it didn't come up.
Oh, it just.
And so like I was like getting ready to like just have it set up so that I could just click the button and go. But there was just one fewer button to click than I'm used to happening.
Okay, all right. Get those channel points in there, friends. Let us know who you think is going to win. And then the team who guessed correctly will get their channel points back and then some. And the people who guessed incorrectly will get nothing. You get nothing. You lose. I will say I won on Friday when we did this.
No, you didn't.
On Friday? I thought I did.
I won on Friday.
Did you win on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Never mind. I lied. Ha ha! But I won the last game.
You did.
I did.
You did get the salty run back.
I did get the salty run back. Why did? Oh yeah, you opened 2 Elder Dragons. That's why.
I opened 2 Elder Dragons.
Oh yeah, and you played both of them. You son of a gun. Okay, well fine.
But I only ever cast one of them.
I don't care. You had the existential threat of the second one was enough to throw me off. All right. Some low channel points this evening, friends. Steph will be nicer if you concede it's a free action. I don't even know that I will be nicer if he concedes. We'll see. Get some channel points in there, friends. Let us know who you think is going to win. If you follow us, it gives you, if you follow us for the first time, it gives you 300 channel points just right off the bat. So that'll help if you want to participate. That's a great way to do it. And we have redeemed Emotional Support Flame, so we're just going to keep him here. Gonna do this. Bada bing, baby. Get those channel points in there. People are all scared to jamble, apparently. You spend it all on tentacles? Yeah.
There was a lot of tentacles.
There were a lot of tentacles today.
Half. A plenty.
Yeah. Get some points in there. Okay, so all right. So we got to a couple thousand in each one. Looks like I was still the most convincing.
I know. They seem to be going for, although not by much. It's pretty close.
I know. I was just trying to take the small victory where I could here. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give the people something to win. Yes. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. What just happened?
Whoa.
15K?
Big points for B-Rad.
Are you kidding me? Oh, and John, that was you. Oh, you. Cowabunga it is. So you're gonna put your points on me. You're gonna put like 10 points in here, and then you're gonna scoop it up whenever I win. Yeah, all right. Wow, actually, it's very close now. 15 and 15.
Okay.
You were cooking, so you missed the presentations. Well, oh, so you just voted for Brad without any
solid strategy, buddy. It's gonna work out great.
Fine. Whatever. I see how it is. It is not over. No, get in there. We are still shuffling. Y'all, I need you to understand that these Rock Guard sleeves are really honestly amazing. You've used them all weekend, and that's not just shuffling. That is like sleeving, unsleeving. We have been brutal to these cards. Yeah. And I hear if you go to the Lobby Pristine and you Lobby Pristine Discord. So let me hold on one second. Let me see here. If you go to that Discord right there, and you select the Steel Seed MTG role, you will see our channels in there. I may or may not have a link to a secret sale that literally ends tonight. That is in there. So if you would like to get 22% off of most everything in the Nerd Gear store, go there and find that little sneaky sale link, because that will disappear at midnight. Well, after we're done with the stream, whenever that happens, but it will disappear. Use Rock Guards at pre-release. How'd you feel? I gave a bunch away at pre-release. That was kind of fun. Okay, it's not that kind of sneaky link, friends. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, friends. So we have the predictions in.
Predictions are in.
And we have the tentacles off. I like them solid sleeves. I agree. And they consistently, they still feel good. We put them through the ringer and they still feel good. I've been using these same sleeves since the beginning of the year for all of our limited stuff.
All right.
Rock solid.
Yeah. So final gambling results is slight 51% for Steph to win.
Okay, but it's like,
so it's pretty even.
Dead even almost.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's roll to see who goes first. Yeah? D20?
D20.
This is also from Nerd Gear, by the way, this like novelty die. 6.
18.
Okay, fine. Fine. All right. Y'all, we are going to run a very quick ad here just because I feel like it's like at the beginning of the game. That's the least interesting place for it, and it's going to run in 5 minutes anyway. So we're just going to proc it now. And then we'll do the little secret podcast thing while we're shuffling and getting started. But then we'll be back in 90 seconds. See you soon. All right. If you are still here, that means you are subscribed to our channel.
We appreciate you.
And we really appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. Have you taken a mulligan already?
No.
Okay, all right.
Just making sure I get a nice, good shuffle.
Nice, good shuffle. I was doing this all weekend, and I felt. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not very well executed. But I was doing this all weekend, and I felt like wow. This. You know what? I think it's the shiny mat. I think it's the shiny mat. Has a lower coefficient of friction, and these cards are not wanting to do the thing. All right, whatever. It's fine.
But it was impressive. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, at least not everybody got to see me flub that. Just some people, just the chosen few. All right. First hand. Let's see what we got. It's a greedy keep. Do I keep it if it's greedy?
I'm not. I'm not. Can't
I'm not
risk
gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep it. I had 2 black lands, and I had some things that needed green too, and I was like, well, I don't know. You did witness it successfully. You did. All right. 7. All right.
Oh.
This is much better. Ooh, this is much better. I like this. Yes, we will keep this. And we will put this on the bottom. Might be. Let us swap on the bottom.
I guess I'm gonna keep this.
Welcome
That
back,
goes
friends.
to the bottom. Good to go, Steph.
I'm good to go, Steph. Are you good to go, Steph?
I'm good to go, Brad.
Okay, that's fair. I need to
Swamp
change
Cast.
this to. Hold on, I need to before we
my
start.
gosh,
I have
take
to
your turn,
change the
Steph.
gameplay before
Jeez
we.
Louise.
Okay, now I can
call a
go.
judge for slow play over here.
For whatever. Tapped get Death Cap Glade, and I will pass.
Draw. Planes. I'll pass.
Untap skis and drawer. You don't have a turn 1 or 2 play.
I know it's a little bit of a bummer.
I am thrilled about this for me. I will play a forest and I will pass.
All right, I'll draw. Oh boy, we found our lands.
Hop boy.
But it's Bird Brad. Hooray!
Oh, fork that. Don't love that for me.
Pass turn.
Okay. Well, I feel like is your bird having an existential crisis?
He might be.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I
he's
think he
about
might
to
have to
be.
start grappling with death.
Oh.
So we're going to destroy that creature and I'll gain a life.
All right.
If he's not having an existential crisis, he's having one now. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Land. I've got this Elite Interceptor. It enters prepared, and its prepared spell is Rejoinder, a 2-mana sorcery. I may tap or untap target creature and then draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass to you.
Watch it. Sassy Brads get tentacles. Bird Brad is not alone. Yeah, well, okay. I am going to play... Ooh. I'm going to play this forest. I'm going to pay 3 mana. I'm going to pay 3 mana differently because I'm smart and good at magic. For Shopkeeper's Bane. This is a 4/2 with trample. When it attacks, I gain 2 life. And I will pass the turn.
A 4/2, huh?
A 4/2.
I would like to repel Calamity. Destroy target creature with power or toughness 4 or greater.
Fine. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. Okay. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah,
I'm going to attack you for 1.
I'll take 1.
Okay. I'm going to
Untap
cast
your creature.
Rejoinder
Yep.
to untap my creature and draw a card.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Play a land. Pass to you.
I agree it was rude, Alter. How many cards do you have?
3, 2, 3. Yeah.
Those were some numbers that you just
Uh-huh.
said in sequence there. And okay,
There's
great.
a whole thing.
Yeah. I will draw. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. I will play a. I will play a swamp. I'm gonna pay 3 mana for Blech, Loafing Pest, and then I'm gonna pay 2 mana for the Postmortem Professor. This creature can't block. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. I will pass the turn.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Brad. Who's dying?
I'm gonna Bitter Triumph Blech, and I'm gonna discard a swamp.
Destroy target creature?
Yep.
Jeez, oh freaking Pete's.
All right. If I'm not casting creatures, then you know the other option.
Yeah.
This calls for mushrooms.
It does call for Mushroom Hat.
Mushroom Hat.
I agree with you. Hi, King Checho. It's good to see you. Thank you for the first time chat.
Proof that I'm a fun guy.
Yes. Proof that you are a fun guy.
All right. Untap.
Yes.
Draw. Okay. I will pay 4 mana for the Biblioplex Tome Keeper. This is a 3/4. When it enters, I can choose up to 1. Either target creature becomes prepared or target creature becomes unprepared. I would like to re-prepare my Elite Interceptor. And your thing can't block, yeah?
Correct.
I'll attack for 1.
I'll take 1. I don't like it. It makes me sad. Okay.
Pass to you.
Right, I'm going to do this thing where I get rid of some garbage here so I can actually use my mouse pad. Give me 1 second. There we go. I have to keep reorganizing everything in order to click things. Great. Untap. Drawer. Okay. What does your construct do?
It is now just a 3/4.
Okay.
When it entered, I can do a prepared or unprepared dance, but it is just a 3/4.
Okay. Well. Just a 3/4.
Yep.
Okay. And its mana value is 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot do anything about that. I don't think. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna play this here island. I'm gonna pay 2 mana to cast Witherbloom Charm to sacrifice a permanent. I'm gonna float this blue mana, but then I'm gonna sacrifice this and draw 2 cards.
All right.
I do have that blue mana still floating, and I will use that to pay these to cast the Spellbook Seeker. This creature enters prepared. It is a 3/3 flyer. And I can pay 1 to draw 2, discard 2. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah.
Draw.
Or hold on to your hat, Brad.
Said it's a 3/3, huh?
Uh-huh.
I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to attack you with both of my creatures.
Okay. I think it's a tarp. I'm gonna just let that run.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do anything.
Take 4?
I'll take 4.
Then
you did a neat thing at pre-release. You made 11 mana and 1 turn, 9 red, 9 red tuple. Very nice. Yeah, I can absolutely understand how you might do that in a Prismari deck. Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Ascendant Dust Speaker. 3/4 flying. When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature you control. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard.
A 3/4 flying.
Yep. I will put a counter on my Elite Interceptor. And I will pass to you.
Beautiful. Draw. Okay. Land. Wow, we're finding our islands today, aren't we? I am going to go to combat. Okay. I would like to attack you with both of these creatures.
Sure.
On attack trigger, you're going to lose a life. I'll gain a life. Boop. And you're up. What are you doing?
So it's a 2/2 and a how big?
A 2/2 and a 3/3 flyer.
Okay. I will not block.
Okay.
Take 5.
I'll take 5.
Okay.
And it is. No, I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2. 1, 2. I will discard 2 lands, an island and a swamp. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play the Forum of
Emotional
Envy.
support Flame. Thank you for re-upping this. He was gonna go on break here, but thank you so much. I do need emotional support. You're totally right. Here he is. Everybody say hi to Fleem. Hello, Fleem. You're so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you're here.
All right. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yes.
At the beginning of combat, let's look at what's in your graveyard here.
What are you interested in?
Either really cool creatures or instants or sorceries.
Blech. And Blech is the best creature. I have Witherbloom Charm and I have Grapple with Death.
Let's get Blech out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Then I would like to attack you.
Yes.
For this is a total of 8.
I will respond.
Okay.
You have 1 card in hand?
1 card in hand.
Love this for me. 3 mana to cast Sky Coach Conductor. He's a flashy flying vigilant creature. Enters prepared. And then I will block your flyer, your 3/3 flyer with this.
Okay. How big is your thing?
It's a 2/3.
Okay.
Before damage, I'm going to pay 1 for royal treatment. It's going to get hexproof until the end of the turn, and we will make a royal roll attached to it. Give it +1/+1 and ward 1.
So it's now a 3/4?
It's now a 3/4.
Yeah, I think this is worth it. I'm gonna cast Interjection.
Shows excitement or emotion.
+2/+2 and first strike.
Yeah. That's fine. I knew that was a risk. I thought that, not taking the damage in the air probably felt good, but yeah, okay, making you spend that feels good, I guess. This is gone. I will take how much from the other ones?
5.
Yep.
And then in the second main, I will cast Rejoinder here.
Yeah, well, he just done got rid of it. I assumed having 1 card in his hand. I was like, the odds of that being a combat trick are not super high, especially with how many we've seen already, how many removal spells we've seen already. So I was taking a calculated risk there. Calculated wrong, as it turns out, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to untap this and draw a card.
Yep.
And then I will play this Shattered Acolyte.
Yeah.
It is a 2/2 with lifelink. I can pay 1 and sacrifice it to destroy an artifact or enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
Pass to you.
Okay. It untapped your creature too? The instant?
No, I did this prepared spell.
Oh, that's right. Untapped it. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay. Drawer. Okay. You have a 2/2 and a 3/4.
Yes, and the 3/4 flies. The 2/2 has lifelink.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast the Teacher's Pest.
What'd that do?
It has menace. It's a 1/1. Whenever this creature attacks, I gain a life, and I can pay a black and a green to return this creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Cool.
Yeah. I will go to combat. I would like to attack you with this 2/2. I will gain a life. You'll lose a life.
Okay. Cards in hand?
0.
I will block it with a 3/4.
Sounds great. This dies. I will pay 2 mana to activate his ability to exile an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard and return this card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will exile Royal Treatment.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Proceeded not to use it, and then
Draw.
oh wow, so you didn't have an outlet for it, even with all the X cost spells that are blue. Wow, that's a lot.
Okay. So you have a certain in terms of creatures that can block, a 1/1, and then the other creature is how big?
3/3. 1/1/3/3. This creature can't block, so yeah.
Okay. I will attack you. Actually, sorry, go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about cards in your graveyard.
So we have Witherbloom Charm, Grapple with Death, Shopkeeper's Bane, and Skycoach Conductor. This is a rare.
Let's get Grapple with Death.
You noticed I like exiling my instance.
Well, I not to metagame, but I know. Well, I guess I know Black has like get creatures back, and I really didn't want you having Black.
That's fair.
But I think now that that's taken care of, if I can stop you from getting recurring
your
Professor
all the time.
Postmortem Professor a bunch, that's probably pretty good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a pair of 3/4s. This one has flying.
Pair of 3/4s, huh?
Yep.
I got to do something. Well, actually, you're gonna just untap your. Well, no, that's not prepared anymore. Never mind. I'll take 6.
Okay. Put this over here. Second main, I will play the Burrog Banemaker. This is the 1/1 with Death Touch that I can pay 1 and a black to get it +1/+1 until on a turn.
Yeah, sure can.
Pass to you.
All right. Untap. And draw. I don't think this is good enough. Gain 2? What if I do? So I'm going to pay 3 for the Thorn Fist Striker. This is a 3/3. Has ward 1. And then creatures I control get +1/+0 and have trample as long as I've gained life this turn.
Okay.
So that means if I attack with the Postmortem Professor, I can kill any of your blockers. Because you only have 2 instances of the +1/+1
Yeah,
until
so I
end of
could make this a 3/3.
Well, yeah, but it has Death Touch, so it doesn't matter. But still,
But
the trample is
kill it.
yeah. But so that feels good. I think no matter what. So yes, I would like to attack you with the Postmortem Professor. I will gain a life. You will lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
And this is attacking for 3. So this is a 3/2.
Okay.
And it has trample.
I will.
Hi, Hannah. Yes, I figured you would like Brad's hat. I figured you would. Yes.
I will just take 3.
You'll take 3. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay.
I think I might be toast here.
I'm going to surveil 1 on your end step.
I think I might be toast here.
Get out of here. All right. Untap.
Goodness.
Draw.
I'm a scared.
Okay. I go to combat here. How does this happen? Let's see. You can block if those are my biggest creatures. I'm in for 4. Your thing on the right is a 3/3.
Yes.
Your stuff is basically dead at that point. I feel like that's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to combat.
No.
You got another instant or sorcery in your graveyard?
I do. I have Witherbloom Charm here.
I would like to get rid of it.
Yep.
And then I will attack you with all of my creatures.
Okay. All right. So if I let the flyer through and the Death Toucher through, I die. Because you can pump the Death Toucher 3 times. And that 3 plus 4 is 7.
Yes, 3 times.
Yes, I have done the math. So that sucks. So I need to block the Death Toucher, and I will probably do that with the Teacher's Pet. And then you have a 2/2 and a 1/1. Right? Or I'm sorry, you have 2 2/2s.
2/2 and a 2/3.
Beautiful. If I block those, I'm taking 6.
You've blocked this.
Right? If I block those, I'm taking 6?
Yes, it would be 6.
Okay. I'm going to take a calculated risk here because I think that there's no way I come back from this if I don't try to survive at 1 here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to block your 1/1 with Death Touch with my 1/1, and then I will block your 2 creatures that these creatures survive against with these 2 creatures.
Okay.
And I will take 6.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I will gain 2.
This creature dies.
And yes, I'm fine with this.
You're not activating your frog.
I'm not activating my frog.
Okay.
Second main, I'm going to cast Primary Research.
Okay.
So when this enchantment enters, I can return a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. And then at my end step, if a card left my graveyard this turn, I draw a card.
Okay.
I'm going to get back Bird Brad.
I'm sure you are.
I will then go to my end step.
Before your end step,
okay.
I'm going to pay 2 mana to return this card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Sure. I will draw a card.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Okay. All right.
Oh, also the mushroom hat is done.
Yes, it is. Okay. I am going to pay 3 mana to cast Pull from the Grave. I'm going to return up to 2 target creatures from my graveyard to my hand, and I gain 2 life.
Nice.
So I will return the Sky Coach Conductor and the Shopkeeper's Bane to my hand. Yeah. And Bird Brad is a 1/3?
Yes, flying lifelink.
Beautiful. I will go to combat. I would like to attack you with a Postmortem Professor.
Okay.
This is a 2/2. I'm going to gain 1. You're going to lose 1.
And so now it's a 3/3?
And now it's a 3/2.
Okay. I will take 3.
Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
Was that the call of the... It was the call of the Bird Brad. I did not love it. It did not spark joy.
On my upkeep, I'm going to surveil 1.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We'll keep that on top. Draw. Play the land.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What's your flying situation over there?
I have a 3/3 situation over here.
Cards in hand?
2.
Okay. I think... Oh, that's right. You just got back 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
One of them with flash.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
That said, I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
Let's talk about cards in your graveyard.
I have Pull from the Grave in here. You probably want that. I have Pull from the Grave and a bunch of lands.
Get Pull from the Grave out of here.
Fuck that card.
Actually, no. You can keep Pull from the Grave.
Huh?
I am going to exile a swamp from my graveyard.
Oh, from your graveyard. Okay.
Yes.
A card left your graveyard, so you get to do something cool?
At my end step, I'll get to draw a card.
Okay.
I remember how my cards go sometimes.
Love
All right.
that.
So I'm going to, once again...
And when you surveilled at the beginning of your turn, you kept the card on top?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I'm coming in with the team.
Okay. So Bird Brad is a 1/3.
Yep, I got a 1/3 and a 3/4. These both fly, and then a 3/4.
Okay. I will block. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna go to blocks yet. I'm gonna pay 3. We are gonna flash out the Sky Coach Conductor. It is prepared. I will. So I will block the 1/3 with the 2/3.
Okay.
And I will block the. See, so hold on, no, because you're just gonna cast a spell. You're gonna probably target your Bird Brad, which will give it. Because like if you wouldn't have kept it on top if it was just a land, right? So you kept a combat trick here, which means that everything's going to get at least +1/+1, which means it's probably the Bird Brad is probably going to be at least 2 power bigger, right? And so what I'm blocking is going to die anyway. So here's what I need to do then. I'm going to throw these 2 creatures under your 3/4. So I have a 3/3. No, that's not gonna. I literally just said that's not a thing that I need to. So anyway, I'm gonna rewind that in my brain, and we're gonna regurgitate that in a way that makes sense. So okay, so I'm gonna block your 3/4 with the Teacher's Pest. I am going to stack block your 3/4, and I'm gonna take the damage from the. Yeah, I think I need to try that. I need to hope that you're only at 3 and that you're not at 4. And I need to try to get some things off the board. So yeah, so I'm going to stack block your 3/4 with a 3/3 and a 2/3. And I am going to take the damage from Bird Brad.
Okay. I am going to cast Rabid Attack.
Yeah, +1/+1.
Until end of turn, any number of target creatures I control get +1/+0 and gain when this creature dies, draw a card.
Yeah.
So I will target all of my creatures.
Yeah.
It will trigger Bird Brad, so they will all get a counter.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got
Bird Brad has 5 power and 6 toughness.
Bird Brad has 3 power.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the other one has.
Yeah. So this is a 5/5.
Okay. That's a 5/5, and so I have 5. This is a 5. This is 5/6 here. Okay, yeah. So that's good. And then yeah, so I think we're still in business. I'm still alive, right? I believe so.
Yes, I've only got 3 coming into your face.
Great. So okay, we will go to damage. I will take 3. Which of these 2 creatures would you like to kill? Would you like to kill the 3/3, or would you like to kill the 2/3 that has a spell on it?
The 3/3.
Okay.
And
then this dies as well.
And when this dies, I draw a card, and I will gain 3 life from lifelink.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
This is hard. This is so hard.
And then I will play a land. And then I will go to my end step. I will draw a card because a card left my graveyard.
Yeah. Did you think you were going to kill me there?
I will pass to you. I wasn't sure if I was going to kill you, especially after I remembered you had the flying, the other flyer. But I was hopeful that I would get a lot of your creatures gone. And with this lifelink, I figured I would probably have enough life to survive.
Because I've got 10 damage here.
Do you?
I do. Because I'm about to gain, when this attacks, it gains life. Everything gets +1/+0 and trample.
That's 10. Okay.
So I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you with the team.
You got it. If it's 10, you got it.
It is. So it's what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And plus the gain and drain.
Yeah. All right. Well done.
Hell yeah. I thought I was done. I think I had some really intelligent blocks that game. I think I did a good job with that.
You did, yeah. Yeah, I just I had a really slow early game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go to 5.
Yeah.
But and I drew a lot of lands.
I know, your life is really hard.
Life is really hard.
You had me at 1.
Twice. I had you at 1 twice.
At 1 twice. That, being just attacking with that 2/2 all of the time felt really good with that. Like when you gain life, everything gets +1 because like
Yeah.
three power was enough for you to not block it most of the time. So
yeah,
and I'm glad I kind of keyed in on I just need to be swinging with this and then just reanimating it if it dies. Like I need to not care if it dies. The whole point of it is that it's immortal.
Yeah, I there were a few times where I was like wondering if I should like keep a 3/4 back, but then like I would draw a card that was like, oh,
Yeah.
this changes the combat math for me pretty significantly, and then I would attack with everything, and then the combat would not go as well as I would hoped.
Right. So emotional support Fleem has completed his duties. Thank you so much, Fleem. We appreciate you. All right. Do you want to go first?
I do, yes.
So excited that I'm up a game. That was a wild game.
That was, yeah.
All right. While we're shuffling, I'm going to go ahead. It's going to run in 5 minutes anyway, but I'm going to run it now, the ad, because we just, So 90 seconds. We will be back. Thank you all so much. And if you're subscribed, you get to hang out with us for the secret podcast. Secret podcast. Secret podcast. Through the ad break while we're shuffling. Secret podcast.
See, and
Bird
now
Brad.
everyone that is not a part of the secret podcast doesn't know the joy of hearing Steph sing that.
I think they do because I started a little early, but it's they know that.
You're trying to entice them,
right? Yeah. It's very important to subscribe to our channel if you want to hear the full secret podcast song. Tentacular Steph. Oh. Last time I sing you a song.
All right, here we go.
I don't like this. Come on.
Oh, okay. John got me too. Here, let me.
Oh, good. Here we are.
This has been a very tentacled stream.
It has been. I think it's just because John's here. I think John is very partial to the tentacles. And you're partial to the tentacles when it is least convenient for us to be tentacled. When we're opening booster packs, when we're shuffling. Oh, the joke's on you. These little grippy things, they're good for shuffling. I like them. Maybe if I say that enough, they won't redeem tentacles while we're shuffling, right? That's a good strategy.
It could
Welcome
be.
back from the ad break, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging in there. We appreciate you. All right.
I'm keeping this hand.
You are? All right.
Yep.
I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to see if I like this hand or not.
Yeah, we're going to keep it.
All right.
That was a little too enthusiastic. But we are going to keep it.
Yes, John, I would keep it. I don't let tentacles make decisions for me, John. I'm committed to good magic decisions with or without tentacles.
We are not octopodes, and thus we do not have brains in our tentacles. So they do not possess decision-making capabilities.
Yes. All right. So you're good with your hand?
Yes.
All right. I got a swamp.
I'm good with the other hand, not this one. This one is I'm less good with.
I see.
Yeah.
And then we'll tap the swamp for the Burog Banemaker. 1/1 death touch that I can pump. Pass to you.
Okay. Draw. I will play Forest, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
I kept my hand probably a little too enthusiastically. It's fine hand. It's not great. But I'm up a game.
Combat.
Yeah.
For 1.
I'll take 1. Surprised you didn't play a land this turn. You're probably playing a tapped land. That's probably what you're doing.
Yeah, we got to get into the habit of making sure to at least consider playing things second main phase.
Yeah.
So I can maybe psych you out with some combat tricks I might or might not have.
Ready for it.
I'll pass.
I'm holding my cards like this, which is why the tentacle is like up in my face like this, in case you're wondering why there is a single tentacle. It's because I'm holding my cards like this. All right. I will draw. Okay. I will play this here island. I like my hand more now.
Uh-oh.
Because never mind. I'm just going to pass.
Whoa. Okay. You're going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. Planes. Combat. Here's a 1.
I will take 1.
Okay. Then it's Bird Brad.
Okay.
And I'm done.
End of your turn. Box bugs.
Box bugs. That's right. They do have flash.
They do. You good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, untap. Drawer. Okay. I will play a land. I think I'm going to go to combat here. I would like to attack you for 1.
Okay. I'm not going to block.
Okay, fine. Take 1.
Take 1.
See how much I care.
Boop.
It is your turn.
Whee. Untap. Draw. Land. I'm going to combat.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got 2 for you.
You got 2?
Yeah.
I will declare no blocks.
Okay. I'll pump my little frog once.
I will take 3.
I will gain 1. It's almost like I didn't get boxed.
Except you did.
But it's almost like I didn't.
But you did.
I will pass to you.
Is there anything I want to do at your end step? I don't think there is. No. Okay, I'm going to untap. And I am going to draw. Okay. I will play a faux wrist. And then I will pay 4 mana for Berta, Wise Extrapolator. We are going to increment this big old box of bugs. I think how many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
That's a lot of cards you have in your hand.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm blocking with the box bugs, so I think I am going to attack you with the box bugs this turn.
I will take 2.
Okay. Enjoy taking 2. And
I did.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Land. Combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I will take 2.
Okay. I'll gain 1. Second main.
Sneering Shade Rider.
No. A scathing shade lock.
Oh.
This is the one that becomes prepared at my first main phase, and
Yeah.
its spell is Venomous Words, a sorcery for 1 black. Target creature I control gets +2/+0 and gains Death Touch until end of turn.
That's going to be really good with your
That's what I'm thinking. That's
your
what
bird
I'm
rad.
thinking. I will pass.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. Land. I I'm going to pay 4. And I am going to play the Hungry Giraffalon.
So hungry.
Which is or Giraffalon, not Giraffalon, but whatever. We're going to increment this. We're going to increment this.
Okay.
And I have reach now, so I don't need to worry as much about Bird Brad. And then I am going to attack you with this 3/3 box of bugs.
I will take 3.
It is your go.
Okay. Untap.
Rillings.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Ooh. All right.
The frog being common, you mean?
Draw.
The frog with the pump ability? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card.
All right. Land. Oh, sorry. First main phase, it becomes prepared.
Yeah, it's prepared.
I'm gonna spend the black, and I'm gonna bammo, and I'm gonna give Bird Brad +2/+0 and Death Touch until end of turn.
Yeah.
Which will put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. Thanks, Bird Brad. Then I will go to combat.
Yep.
And I would like to attack you with my creatures.
Okay.
2. This is a 4 with Death Touch and Flying and Lifelink, and then this is 5.
Okay. I would like to respond.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna declare a blocker. I will block your. Hold on. How much? So I have 13 life. 5, 6, 7, 8. So hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I would like to block your flyer with my Hungry Giraffalon.
Okay.
Any effects before damage?
Nope.
Okay, I would like to pay 1 to cast Royal Treatment. We're going to give this +1/+1, an enchantment that has +1/+1 and ward 1.
Okay.
So this is now a 4/5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got 5, 6, 7 coming through,
Yes.
and I will gain 4, and our creatures that are blocked or blocking will die.
Yes.
Second main, I will pay 5. I will cast Primary Research.
Yeah, and get it back.
I will return it to the battlefield.
Oh, gosh. I'm so mad about that. I worked so hard on that.
End step, I will draw a card because a card left my graveyard.
Oh, God.
Pass to you.
I really just need to find hard removal here. I picked a hand with a bunch of creatures in it. I was like, I'm going to draw into the removal. All right, so here we are playing some forests. We love playing some forests. Is that good here? I think that's good here. Okay. Yeah. 6. To cast the Fractal Mascot.
Ooh.
We are going to tap down and keep tapped down. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
Fuck. The Bird Brad.
Tapped.
Is tapped and stunned. Because I want to attack this turn because I need to get him scared for his little life here. I do have 1 mana of any color that I can use. I'm not going to use that, though. Yeah. Because you know what? I want you to not want to attack with that Shade Rider. I don't think my attacks are good here. I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I know you're going to give it Death Touch, and so me stack blocking it is going to be bad for me. But I feel like that's what I need to do. Definitely use the frog in your Witherbloom deck. Yeah.
Draw.
I'm thrown off. These tentacles are thrown off my groove.
This becomes prepared.
Yeah.
Boop. I will pay 2.
Yeah.
I will play the Inkling Mascot.
Yeah. You get to surveil on that, right?
Yeah, so this is a 2/2. When I trigger Repartee, this gains flying and I surveil 1. Then I will boop. And I will cast Venomous Words and target the Shadelock. This will trigger Bird Brad. 1, 1, 1, 1. I will surveil 1. Graveyard. I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I will attack you with the 2 creatures that I have that can attack.
Okay. And I'm assuming the guy on the left has Death Touch?
Yes. Both of these creatures have Death Touch.
Okay. And you don't have a black and a white up, do you? Or you don't
I have
1 instance of the pump.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that is the power and toughness of your creature on the left is what?
4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7/8.
A 7/8.
Nope, that doesn't make sense. It's an 8/8.
It's an 8/8. Okay.
8/8 and a 3/3.
Okay. Well, I am going to throw box bugs in front of the frog, and I'm going to throw these 2 in front of the 4/6.
Okay.
yeah. But all of my creatures will die. I believe all of your creatures will die.
Well, they would.
If
I didn't have Duty Beyond Death.
oh gosh darn it. Yeah, I feel like I just scoop it up here.
So I'm gonna sacrifice this to put a 1/1 counter on all my creatures and make them indestructible.
Yeah, God. And my creatures are all dead. I don't come back from that. I'm not gonna scoop it up. We're gonna play it out. But all my creatures are dead. That was rough. I did not love that. That did not spark joy. All right. Yeah, this last gasp in my hand doesn't do a whole lot of good because none of your creatures died.
My creatures are thick.
I have the Sneering Shade Rider. I'm going to gain 2. You're going to lose 2. But even so, that regardless of what happens, regardless of what I block, I die. So, and that's the only thing that I can play. So yeah, you got this game.
Yay!
We're 1-1. That was a quick one. You beat me up with the quickness that game, and I did not love it.
Stuff.
The archive duty is gross. I know. It is so bad. All right, I'm going to go back up to 20 here. And then we're going to go over here, and then we're going to say we're 1-1. This is a real, actual, factual game 3. This is not a salty run back. Also, we're not quite tentacle free yet.
We can get a few good shuffles, and then
we can. Yeah. We have the opportunity
to
get a few.
I think
few good
chat
shuffles.
Deserves a few good shuffles with the
Do
tentacles.
Do they deserve? What do they deserve, really?
A few good shuffles with the tentacles, at least.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Huh?
John has 50k points and is informing us that we will not be escaping tentacular shuffling.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
All right. Well, here's what we'll do, John. Your previous round of tentacles are done. So we've cleared that. I will give you the opportunity to be nice, and if you're going to re-up the tentacles, do so now, so we don't have to take them off and put them back on again.
Pointflation right there. All right. I'm going to get a starting hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you have fingers for mulligan phase at least.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. So you don't have to shuffle again?
I said I will take the we get no. I haven't actually looked at my hand.
Oh, got it.
I was taking John's.
I'm going to keep this hand. This is fine.
All right, this is 7 cards.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 cards. I'm
cheater. Is that your first mulligan? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if we were in a tournament, it would be.
I know. But we're not in a tournament. Game lost, we win. Yeah.
All right. There's a real 7 cards.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Judge, yeah, right? Goodness gracious.
All right. You're going first?
I am.
Take it away.
Deathcap Glade. Pass.
Draw.
I haven't had mana issues.
Plains.
That's nice. Well, at least mana colors.
Elite Interceptor. Enters prepared.
Nothing matches the Interceptor for speed.
That's true. Pass. What about the Black Pearl? I heard that one's pretty fast.
Doesn't exist. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Land. Combat.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. I'll take 1.
Then we'll play a Quillblade Laureate.
Okay.
This is a 1 mana or 2 mana 1/1 with double strike. It enters prepared, and its prepared spell is Twinfold Intent, a 2 mana sorcery. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains double strike until end of turn. I will pass.
Smart to wait until game 3 to say I haven't had mana issues. Okay, listen. All right, I'm gonna draw. Okay, I will play a swamp. And I will pass the turn.
I don't like it. Untap. Draw.
I might just have bees.
You might just have bees
Might
about
just
it.
have bees about it.
All right. Combat.
Yeah.
1/2 and a 1/1 with double strike.
Beautiful. I will decline no blocks.
Okay. I've got 3 damage for you.
I'll take 3.
And then charging blissfully forward as though there is no such thing as interaction. Bird Brad.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
End your turn. Sky Coach Conductor. He is prepared.
We got a rules question.
Oh.
John asks, the printing of Snapcaster Mageless, not sure what that means, in this set makes me think of my Sins of the Past, Eye of the Storm deck. Has anything changed that would make my understanding of flashback. Okay. Got it. So the printing of flashback in the set makes me think of my Sins of the Past, Eye of the Storm deck. Has anything changed that would make my understanding that flashback cast spells will be pulled into the Eye of the Storm stack with this new tool for Grixis, Spellslinger, dumb stuff? No, as far as I know, the rules for that haven't changed because the way that flashback works is when you cast a spell for its flashback cost, that spell will be exiled instead of going to any other zone. But because Eye of the Storm is putting it in exile, the replacement effect doesn't really do anything. The card still goes to exile, and Eye of the Storm sees that the card it says is supposed to go to exile went to exile, so Eye of the Storm can still do the nonsense associated with it.
Okay. Love that. All right. I'm gonna go to my turn. Untap and draw. Okay. I will play a swamp. And I will pay 3 mana to cast the Thorn Fist Striker.
I like it, John. I like Snapcaster Mageless. That's good.
Yeah, right? And I will pass the turn to you, Brad.
Okay, that's the one that gives your stuff big if you gain life?
Yeah.
All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. So your thing on the left is a flyer.
Yes.
How big?
It has, it's a 2/3. The spell that it has is an instant.
And
I can exile a non-pilot creature I control and then return it to the battlefield.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
Makes blocks a little interesting.
It does. Let's. You said it's a 2/3. I'm going to combat. I'm gonna 1/3 lifelink at you. 1/3 flying lifelink at you.
How many cards you got?
4.
That's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna not block.
Okay. You'll take 1.
Okay.
I'll gain 1. Second main phase. Let's pay 3 for this Imperious Ink Mage. 3/3 with Vigilance. When it enters, I surveil 2.
Surveil 2? Okay,
yeah.
nice.
So look at these 2 cards. Honestly, both of them can go into the graveyard. So it's the Biblioplex Tomekeeper, and then I have this group project, which is a sorcery that makes a 2/2 spirit, but I can flash it back by tapping 3 untapped creatures I control, which I'm just gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap these 3 creatures. I'm gonna exile this. I'm gonna make a 2/2 spirit that is red and white. Looks like this. And I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Could I have waited to have my primary research, whatever? Maybe, but
All right. I will pay 5 to cast the Sneering Shade Rider.
Oh, sick.
When this enters, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. And I would like to go to combat here. I have a 4/3 with trample, and I have a 3/3 with flying and trample coming at you.
Oh, that's 7, huh?
Yeah.
I will take 7.
Sounds great. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Land. I will pay 2. Do I want to do that? I do. Pay 2. I am gonna cast Twinfold Intent to give Bird Brad +1/+0 and double strike until end of turn. This will trigger Bird Brad to put a 1/1 counter on all my creatures.
Bird Brad is insane.
Boop.
The fact that you have
Boop.
2 of them is actually crazy.
Boop. Boop.
Yeah.
And boop. Okay. I will. Okay, so you have a 3/3, a 2/3.
A 3/3 and a 2/3, both with flying.
Okay. This is a 2/2 with double strike. That will kill anything. This is also double strike, so that can survive. This is 4, so I could take something with me. This is 3, I could take something with me. So I will attack with these. This has vigilance. I will attack with these 4 creatures.
Okay. And that is a the vigilant creature has how much toughness?
4. So yeah, I've got a 3/3, a 4/4. This is a 3/4 with double strike and a 2/2 with double strike.
If I don't, well, hold on. If I don't block the double strikers,
It'd be 7.
no.
If you don't block the double strikers, it'd be 4 and 6. It'd be 10.
Fuck. Okay, so in that case, I do need to throw. I'm going to throw this 3/3 in front of the 2/2 with double strike.
Okay.
And then no. I'm going to throw the 2/3 in front of the 2/2 with double strike, and
Okay.
I'll throw the 3/3 in front of the 3/3 on the right.
Okay.
And I will take the middle 2.
So that'd be 10.
Yep.
So these are both dead. And your
That felt
things are
bad,
both
but I
dead.
couldn't take any more than that and hope to survive. So,
I will gain 6.
how many cards do you have? 2?
3. Pass 2.
Draw. All right. Land. Look away for a second.
I look away.
All right. You can look back.
Okay.
I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. On tap. Draw. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can just do this probably. Yeah. So before combat, I'm gonna cast Rejoinder,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tap your creature.
Okay.
And draw a card. And put a 1/1 counter on my guys. Then I can go to combat. Try to murder you.
I think you have it. I mean, I have Box Bug.
Okay.
Box Bug probably has to block the thing on the right. How much do I take if I take the other 2? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
So that's the only way I can survive. Yeah, so Box Bug has to block the thing on the right. I'll take 6.
I will gain 3. I will... Sure. I will cast Pull from the Grave and return these 2 creatures to my hand.
Of course you will.
And gain 2 life.
Of course you will.
And pass to you.
Wow, this game is not even close. I'm going to draw. Yeah, Brett, I have 3 lands in my hand. Yeah, you know what, Ball, you Houston? I should have not said anything about lands because I kept a 5 land starter, and but I had 2 cards that were pretty immediately no. I had a 3-drop and I had this and this in my starter, and I felt okay about that because I had enough lands to play both of them, and I had all my colors, and I was like, yeah, that's great. And then I just drew more lands. So here we go. Brad, you are undefeated in Strixhaven so far. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. I am so sorry, Team Steph. I'm so sorry. But you know what this means? This means that I am out for blood, and Tuesday we are absolutely playing Secrets of Strixhaven again, and I am going to get your ass. That is what it's going to come down to.
I believe.
You ready? Are you ready for Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready as I'll ever be.
So Tuesday we are going to be playing Secrets of Strixhaven, regardless. But like I with renewed vigor, I will pursue that. So, all right, Brad, I'm going to find us someone to raid. Do me a favor and tell people about your deck and why you thought it was really good and why it was literally all about the fact that you had 2 Bird Brads.
Secret Commander Bird Brad. Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Silver Quill just continues to be incredibly fun to play. This is like the tempo, tricksy, removal buffs my creatures kinds of stuff that I love to play.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a lot in terms of creatures. I didn't have a huge volume of them, so I was kind of relying on stuff like Pull from the Grave or that other reanimator thing I did. Whatever it's called. Primary Research.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the thing. Here it is.
Yeah.
To re-up my creatures if they died. But if you can stick 1 or 2 good repartee creatures, then you can easily get a lot of value out of a 1 or 2 mana spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, and also this Scathing Shadelock that re-prepares itself every turn is, if you're ever playing Silver Quill, you need this card. This is probably I would, if I was in a draft and I knew I was playing Silver Quill, I would pick this card over some rares.
Yeah.
Because it's just that good.
It's insane. The fact that it does it every turn is really good. I do feel like when I found my powerful cards, I did well. I didn't see Delian Feld the whole night.
Yeah, I was living in near constant fear that you were just going to drop.
I was living in near constant hope that I would draw him, and I did not, and so that was just very sad. I also had a couple hard removal spells, and I saw this once. Yeah. I saw Last Gasp one time, but I really my hard removal I just didn't see. And that felt sad. But that's okay. That's all right. You know what? I think I did my best. I do think I played the right colors here. We just didn't cut it. We drew so many lands. But you know what? That's okay. We are going to send you all over to Decked Out EDH. They're playing Commander over there with Kuro Hitsuki right now, and I think it's going to be a really great time. So we are going to send you over there. Please do me a huge favor and just be wonderful in chat. I know you will be because you're you. But yeah. And we'll see you back here on Tuesday night at 10 p.m. More Secrets of Strixhaven. And I am going to kick Brad's butt. You just wait. All right, friends. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for your time and attention. And we will see you Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.